In today's episode, I sneak in a famous abandoned power station in the USA. After finding a way to get inside it, from the main turbine hall to the control room, I found some preserved industrial relics from the last century. I hope you will like this episode. Thanks for watching. Hi everyone, I'm Simon. I'm a French urban explorer, and since a decade now, I travel the world to capture the most iconic abandoned places, power stations, asylums, warships, and many more. You can join me on Instagram too if you want to see most of my work. As I was in Philadelphia for several days during my last US road trip across the East Coast, I wanted to explore a place since many months before it get completely scrapped during the upcoming demolition process. In the early morning, barely awake, I decided to hit the road to reach the south of the region to explore this iconic abandoned place. For the brief history, as the population increased in the northern part of the city in the early 1920s, it was needed to improve the Philadelphia Electric's generating capability. At that time, two others power plant, the Schuylkill and Delaware generating stations, were the only plants in the city, so the decision to construct a new facility near Philly was easily made. Built in 1915 and opened in 1925, the Richmond Generating Station is a neoclassical cathedral to the might of industry, with her stunning vaulted roof of the main turbine hall. With 4 generating units, water feed requirements of the high-pressure boilers necessitated a demand for extremely pure water. By this way, the water was taken directly from the Delaware River, then was softened, evaporated, and condensed at a rate of 50,000 pounds of water per hour. This building was also one of the locations used for the movie 12 Monkeys and Transformers 2, and artifacts for these movies can still be found throughout the structure. Once the largest modern power station in the world, this industrial gem seemed eternal, at least until the place was shut down in 1985, the year it was abandoned. Otherwise, and despite vandalism and scrapping inside it through years, this place has changed very little. A lot of remaining tools can still be found where they were left. Huge turbines sit idle. Only the darkness, the rust, and the whispers of the wind through broken windows betrays how long this place has sat unused. I wanted to explore this iconic place for years. Now that I'm standing in front of it, I just need to find an entrance to get inside.
Okay guys, I just found a really easy way to get inside. I'm currently in the boiler section of the power plant, and I'm searching for the iconic turbine hall in this steel labyrinth of rusty pipes, precious gauges, and various obsolete industrial equipment. It seems I'm already in the hall. Nice, I'm finally here. Look at this huge steel mastodon here, which once provided electricity to the city of Philadelphia. These turbines are stuck in a deadly sleep since the demolition process of this place has already begun. It's really crazy to be here today. Look at this last huge turbine with the 2 huge rounded nozzles on top of it. This turbine is really impressive, with the 2 rounded nozzles on the top of it. We can see this one in some background scenes in the movie Transformers 2. as some scenes of this movie were shot here. Here you can see the emblematic vaulted roof of the power station, like a rusty industrial cathedral. The roof itself is truly a masterpiece. In front of me you can see the former boilers, which have been already scrapped a few weeks ago. As I said before, the demolition process has already begun. It's maybe one of the last exploration of this place. That's why this video means so much for me. It's with a lot of emotions I sneak in this turbine hall. For the moment, it's the largest power station I've explored in the USA, even if other power stations are planned. For a power plant with only 4 generating units, it's quite really huge. It's one of the most iconic places in the region, and perhaps even one of the most iconic urban exploring spots in the world. I'm finally here after all these years, and I feel very grateful to finally be able to admire this place before it disappears forever. It's really sad that this industrial gem from the 1920s will be completely scrapped soon. Nothing will remain of this emblematic Philly place. There's a storm brewing right now, so I'm going to wait maybe a couple of minutes until the storm calms down, because the roof of the turbine hall is in very poor condition and I don't want any hot concrete block falling down on my head. So I will now take a look in the hot control room, which is just up there. Let's take a look inside it. So I'm currently in the main control room of the power station, as you can see. Partly looted and covered with graffiti, but still really impressive. It's a really huge control room. You will see her proportions when I will walk next to it. I am currently in the main control room. This artifact seems very interesting. This is kind of black and white switches, maybe to show which part of the electrical sections of the power station is currently active or being shut down. Tell me in the comments sections of this video if you know how it properly works. I'm on the gateway above the turbine hall, and look at the view we have from this point here. I absolutely love this wide view over the turbine hall. Look at the size of this main turbine room. I wanted to explore this place since many years, and now I'm just standing in front of it. For those who are asking what this noise is, now you have the answer. We are here just above the pumps, which took the water from the Delaware River. The pumps seem to have been decommissioned for a long time now, so the water is completely floating up the floor of the turbine room. So you probably may recognize this place. This is the boiler section where a few hours ago I snuck inside the power plant. I'm leaving the power plant now and I'm coming back to my car. Then I will hit the road to the next location to explore. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching it and see you next time. Bye!
Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. More videos are coming up soon. See you in the next episode.